Hello YouTube and all the people that are on the YouTube who may be interested in saving a little bit of money, especially if you've got a Roberts radio. I have many Roberts radios and I've been repairing electronics and radios especially and televisions for many years, and this is nothing new really, but it might help some people out. Now, excuse my mess everywhere, but we all use, you can see I have quite a few down here, we all use these batteries on Roberts radios or similar, and these ones here are all dead ones that I've kept the shells, I've kept the cases. Put that one down there. Now there's nothing particularly amazing about these batteries really. They are made in China, and I've already taken this one apart. I'll show you the best way. I've written on it dead because it was a dead battery and I didn't want to get mixed up with the ones I had that were still good, and I had a few. When I unpacked it, I didn't know what to expect really. I knew there'd be some kind of cells in there, and I thought there might be just big old not C cells, AA cells or something like that, in the battery. I've had these apart in the past, and especially the other ones I've had apart are these ones, road lamp batteries, which are also, it's a bit dusty as you can see, but these ones are just a load of C cell type batteries inside, and occasionally they're AAs as well, depending what they fitted into them. But these ones here, the 9-volt ones, as you can see, I've already taken the lid off. There's a couple of ways to get lids off of these. You can either get a Dremel tool and cut round it, but you don't really need to, because if you've got a small screwdriver, something with sort of a tip like that, fairly small one like that, it's fairly thin, you see that? You can normally just get it just there in the middle, start in the middle, and just prise it a little bit like that, and just keep going along, go backwards and forwards a few times, just keep turning it like that, and it will suddenly go crack. And what that is it's thermally welded shut, but the thermal welding isn't that great on them, and as you can see, it'll just come off. The top will come off just like that. So what's in here? The top, a couple of wires, and the battery pack. Take that out. Nothing, just an empty box. As I can show you, nothing in there at all. I actually lightly filed round that with a file, and inside was this piece of paper, piece of cardboard, packing it out, and some Chinese writing. I'm not sure what that says, but I might decipher it on Google in a while. And another piece of cardboard there, just packing out the cell, not really doing anything else. So that leaves us with the base, the box, and the cells, which are just these. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. You've got 6 cells with a wire coming off the bottom, another off the top, just squashed together. They're not particularly great cells in my opinion really. I think it's only carbon technology. I don't think, excuse me, I think they're only cheap carbon batteries anyway. Pretty old technology really. So there you go. So what we're going to do, right, I think the best thing to do with this is, because I want to run my Roberts radio, and these are now about £4 each or more depending on where you go, and if you go to Wilko's or Wilkinson's, they're about £4 at the moment, this year 2019 in January. However, you can go to somewhere like Home Bargains and you can buy a pack of these. super alkaline ready cell batteries. Now, ready cell batteries have got quite a good name, to be fair, and they do last a long time. They are made probably in China, I should think. Does it say? Probably Chinese, of course. Everything's Chinese these days, including this phone that won't focus for some reason. Anyway, what we need is a load of those. A couple more there. There you go. 6 of those. And what we're going to do in a minute, we're going to cut off the wire at the bottom and the top, leave the wires on there. And then we're going to top to tail the batteries. So you've got the top to the tail, like so. And then we'll just keep going along, top to tail. I should have opened that first room, probably. You get the idea anyway. So top to tail the batteries like that. So you've got the nipple on one, then 2 flats on the others, like so. Now with a soldering iron, I've got rather an old one here, but this is a good old hot soldering iron. What we'll do is we're going to tack a wire between there to there. Then on the top, go from tack a wire from there to there, and then we're doing the same 3 up again above that one. So three on top of those ones, and we'll tack the wires the same on the other 3, and then link the bottom one to the top one, and that one to that one, and then you'll have one end on each side that has no wires on them. So what you're going to do with those is you're going to take these wires that are already on the old battery here, and tack those onto the top and the bottom of the 6 batteries. There. This piece could be thrown away or put into a battery recycling box somewhere. Once you've done all this, there's plenty of space in here. You can drop the batteries into there. You can, what I was planning on doing really was I was going to plan on gluing them together, to be honest, with some epoxy to make a box. So you could put an elastic band around them, something like that. For now. However, it occurred to me, and I should have thought about it straight away, that the easiest thing to do was to go onto eBay and buy a 6AA battery box, which is what I've done. I'll just hold that there for a moment, excuse my wobbly camera work. A 6AA battery box with a standard, I'll just move those around there, with a standard 9-volt type PP3 connection off the top. So that's what we're going to do later on. But anyway, basically, yeah, just do that, what I've just suggested, and use some hookup wire, something like that. Nothing special. There you go. Bit of hookup wire from Brimall Components. There you go. Something like that, and tack those all together in there. And then, because when you get to the top, you connect them to the 2 wires that are in there, the top and the bottom, and you'll get 9 volts back out the top on a much better battery, because they're alkaline and they last longer anyway, or at least they should do. It's all experimental, isn't it? So that's for this run, and on the next run what I will do is I will put a battery box inside there that I'm waiting to come from China. So we'll fit a battery box in there, and we'll just put the cells in, put a 9-volt connector on the top, and solder that connector straight to the 2 terminals. So that's the quickest way of doing those. Right, I'm going to get on and do those now, and that should work okay. I will hopefully be able to update this in a minute. If I can't, I'll have to do another one, because I'm not too sure how to do that. I might better pause it. Right, I'll just press stop.